numbers on a paper.
Hello dear friends, welcome to Humble Mark Academy. In this video guys, we shall be looking at the equation we have on screen, which is based on inductor squared. So friends, stay tuned, watch the video from start to finish. By that, you're going to understand the entire concept involved. So friends, before we get started, I want us to introduce ourselves. I am Omenjo Macarius. Guys, and this is Humble Mark Academy, where I take complex science concepts, those ones that are very difficult for students to understand, the concepts that students find it most difficult to understand. I break it down into tiny pieces such that any science student across the globe in any level of education, guys, can use those concepts now to score a very high mark in his or her exams. In exchange, friends, all I want you to do now is to press the subscribe button looking at you, because I can only help you to pass your exams with good grades once you subscribe to my channel, guys. I cannot help you once you've not subscribed. And friends, please give the video a thumbs up. That goes a long way to motivate me to keep creating more great contents for you guys. Thank you very much. And friends, please place your worries in the comment section below. I am going to get back to you as soon as possible. Great. Let's get started, friends. Great, guys. Great. Here's the question we have on screen, guys. The question reads that a 12 Henry inductor carries a current of 2.0 amperes. At what rate must the current be changed to produce a 60-volt EMF in the inductor? Alright, so guys, that's the question. So guys, please pause the video and give it a try, then unpause it now to check the final solution and explanation. Done? Great. Alright, now friends, before we can be able to understand the solution of this particular question, all we need to do now is to recall the behavior of an inductor in any electrical circuits. Now guys, let me just give you guys a summary on how the inductor functions. Now, we should understand that the number one function of an inductor in any circuit, guys, is to slow the rate at which current grows. Keep in mind that an inductor is a device that simply slows down the rate at which a current goes, okay? But guys, we are talking about the potential difference across the inductor. We should know that if a circuit has an inductor, right, once the switch of that circuit is closed, the potential difference across the inductor just after when it is closed, guys, has a maximum value. But as time keeps on going with the switch still closed, the potential difference across the inductor, guys, keeps on decreasing until the time axis becomes its asymptote. Guys, what I'm saying now is that we are going to have a graph of this. We can call it the potential difference of the voltage. Then we have the horizontal axis, guys. We can call it the time axis. Great. As I was saying, guys, initially the voltage across the inductor, guys, has its maximum value at this point. When the time keeps on when the time increases, now the voltage, as you can see, guys, simply decreases until the time axis now serve as the asymptote of this our curve. Great. All right, friends, what I am trying to say is that initially the voltage across the inductor has a maximum value, while the current has what, guys? A minimum value. Now guys, if you draw a graph of current against time, which I did in one of my videos, you will see that initially the current is 0 just after the switch has been closed. But after some maximum time, now the current now reaches its maximum value, wherefore it is no longer changing. So friends, now we should recall that the potential difference across an inductor whose inductance is L, guys, is simply given as V equal to negative L times di by dt, where this VL is the voltage across the inductor, L is the inductance of the inductor, and di by dt is simply the rate at which the current that flows through the inductor will be changing. Great. Friends, this negative sign is just to tell you that the voltage across the inductor decreases with increase in time. Great. So now, friends, it therefore means that if we make di by dt the subject, we are going to have our di by dt to be the same like what, guys? VL over L. We keep the negative sign since we are much interested in the magnitude of our answer. So now, guys, what we have to do is simply that the potential difference across the inductor should be equal to what, guys? Should be equal to 60 volts. The potential difference across the inductor has been given. So we are now interested in finding the rate at which the time will be changing. To find the rate at which the current will be changing. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, and that rate is simply di by dt. That's the change in current with respect to time. So guys, the voltage in question, guys, is 60.0. Then the inductance is what, 12. So we plug in everything, we have di by dt to be something like what, guys, 60 over 12. Doing that, we have an answer to be 5.0 amperes per second. That therefore implies, guys, that we need the current. In fact, the current has to change at the rate of 5 amps per second, such that the voltage across the inductor, guys, is now going to be 60.0 volt. Wait, that's an interpretation, guys. That's an interpretation, guys. So friends, I hope you found the video so useful, guys. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed, guys. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section below, guys, and I'm going to answer within the shortest time possible. Thank you very much, and have a blessed day.